Hey guys, Iron Spider-Man here with another comic book haul. I've actually started a new series, or collecting a new series, I guess I should say. I've already read through it. Um, Probably a bad idea to be buying this. It's going to be a bit of a, not too difficult, but because of the low prints. As from the title of the video, you probably guess it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I have about 5 piles here of books to show you. So yeah, let's just get right into it. First two are trade paperbacks. I got the original Eastman and Laird, the color classics. Um, I know this might, for like the hardcore fans, might be blasphemy. I don't like reading black and white comics. I just never really have. Walking Dead was like the only one I could actually get through, but I really love this collection. I love the color classics. I don't know, it just makes it more enjoyable to me, and I really do like the stories in here, but I think it's easier to read because of the color. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but that's just how I feel. So this is really it's a really nice collection. I think there's 12 issues in here. And it really reminds me of the 2003 cartoon. I didn't realize how many stories they adapted pretty similarly to the show. And I grew up on the 2003 show, so I really like this collection. Uh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Collection, or Urban Legends Collection Volume 1. This is the colored version of the Image series that came out in, I believe, 96. This is a really weird series. I'm almost done with this trade. I'm on issue 11. Um it's really weird, and I get why people don't like it, but I don't know, I'm glad I've read it. It's interesting to say the least. Maybe because I can look at it through, okay, well, I already know this isn't canon, so but yeah, just it's really crazy, kind of off the wall, but I don't know, it's kind of what I enjoy about it. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is from the Dreamwave series in, I believe, 2003, around there. I don't know if this is like tied into the show. I haven't read through these yet, but it has like the show like art style, I guess. I'm not really sure. Three really cool covers. Meet Casey Jones. Casey Jones. Raph is my favorite turtle. Casey Jones is my favorite, non-main character, I guess, like non-turtle or Splinter. 6 and 7. I got all 7 issues on eBay for, I believe, $65. So not bad. And this isn't really a series that, like, I didn't even know this existed. I don't really see people talk about it or have it at conventions or anything, so that was really cool. Now we'll get into, this is the main series I'm collecting. It's the IDW 2011 ongoing series. This is annual 2014. I bought this off of my comic shop. They said this was a very fine copy. There's a chunk missing out of that corner. I I don't consider that very fine. I don't know what you guys would call that, but I'm pretty sure CGC would bump this to at least a 7. I mean, it's a modern comic with a chunk missing out of it. I don't think that would be very fine, but you know, 2021 annual. Then the variant to the 2021 annual. I like this cover a lot. I wish that was the main cover. Annual 2022. And then the variant to 2022. 2023. So I always keep, I don't know how you guys do it, I always keep my annuals and such at the beginning of the series, like when it's sorted into the long box. And then, like, basically everything, like, minis, one-shots, whatever, before the main series. So, Micro Series Donatello, issue 2. Or, I'm sorry, Michelangelo. I was looking at number 3, the Donatello book. Then number 4, Leonardo. They had the Raphael one, but they said it was only a 7.5, so I'm waiting to see if I can get a better copy. The Macro series Donatello #1. This really gives me like the 90s movie vibe, just how it's drawn. And really cool artist Ryan Brown. That's for the Donatello Macro series. I really like his art. I think he did a cover to, I want to say 75 or 76. That's also really good. Macro series Michelangelo. And then the Ryan Brown variant, again, just an incredible cover. Micro series The Villains, Baxter Stockman. Old Hob. Alapex. I actually like her character a lot. Old Hob I didn't care for, but she's really interesting in the IDW series. Splinter. Karai. Hun. Han had a really cool twist in the comic, too. I liked him in the show, I think, better, but the comic was an interesting twist. April. Fugitoid. Fugitoid's also a really cool character. I like his design in the IDW, I think, the best. Okay, now we're getting into the main series. 15. I picked all these main series books. I picked up either through my comic shop or through Ides Entertainment in Pittsburgh. Because he had a big backlog, which I liked. 17. 21, the Eastman variant. 54. 55. 62, great Casey Jones cover. This was, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some arcs, some issues that I found were boring or I didn't care for. I just wanted to skip through. But overall, this series was really good. This is the first IDW, I think, comic I've ever bought, and the first series I'm collecting from IDW, obviously. 94. I can't even see which one that is because it's covered by the gun. I don't know if they did that on purpose. Okay, so that's the first pile completed. I'll get to the second pile. 99. 100. 100 variant. That's by Freddie Williams, I think it is. He did all the covers for the Batman Ninja Turtles series. All three of them, I believe. I think he did interior art too. 102. Yeah, so like I said, I grew up with the 2003 cartoon. That's what I loved that show, and I never really was into the comics, as I just never really took the time to read them. I don't know why. So this past year, when they released the 2003 cartoon box set on Amazon, the Blu-ray, I bought that and watched everything, all, 7 or 6 seasons, I think it is, and then the TMNT Forever movie, which I really love. So after that, I was like, all right, I need to start reading. So I sat down and read the IDW series. I loved it. I read the Color Classics. I'm just started reading the Urban Legends. I do want to go back and read more. I know like there's a series where just Peter Laird takes over because Kevin Eastman had sold off his stuff, and I think he was done with the franchise at the time. So there's definitely more I want to read, but I really love this IDW series. I was thinking of just getting the collected hardbacks, where it's like 12 issues a thing, but there's just so many great covers in here. Like this is one of my favorite variants, 119. I really love the like gritty, realistic ones. I think that's why I like the Ryan Brown one so much. On this guy, I don't know if this was the first art he did for the series, Gavin Smith, but I believe he's the current artist, or he was in like the 140s. I really like his art, and he has that just like really realistic. This is more cartoony. This is like apparently a key. The first Punk Frogs. Everywhere is like $20 more. I got this at Ides for $8. Not sure why it's a big deal. Because a lot of this series too, like if there's first appearances of characters, most likely they already appeared in like either the old comics or the Adventures series. This is the first cover of Venus, who, if anyone doesn't know, Venus was the 5th turtle in the Next Mutation TV show from the late 90s. Terrible character. And when they announced her in the book, I was like, you're kidding me. But they actually kind of have a cool twist with it. I don't love it, but it's not bad. She's not really the 5th turtle. She's turtle-esque, I guess you could say. Okay, so that's everything I have from the main series. This is like, I guess, side stuff now. I got The Last Ronin number 2. The 3. I don't have bags and boards for this yet because they are oversized. Luckily enough, I went to my local comic shop that I go to every week, and he had copies of every first print book except for the number 1. That was the only one he didn't have, and he's got piles of these books. So thankfully I got them at cover price, but now I just need bags and boards to put them in. I'm not really sure what to do with them, because I really don't want them damaged. The Armageddon game. This was a series that tied into the regular, which I still am kind of confused why companies will do this. Like, Spider-Man's doing it right now with the Gang War, and they've done it multiple times with Spider-Man, where it's, oh, here's like a special, or, a prelude type thing. I'm like, just make it the next, like, I don't see why you wouldn't just pump out the book quicker, and just have, like, all 8 issues of this Armageddon game. Just make it TMNT, make it 8 more issues. Like, get it closer to that 150. Get it closer to landmark issues. That way you can charge more. Like, I don't know. I guess it's more of like an organizational thing for me, especially with the app, where I want everything, just keep it all under one title. Like, we don't need, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Armageddon game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Series. Like, it just, like, why are we breaking it up? And that goes for all comic series that do that, not just this one. The Casey April miniseries. I really liked them as a couple, and then they kind of ruined it, I feel like, in the book. 2, that's the subscription variant. 3... thought that was really cute. 3 sub variant. Oh, Jesus. 4. Then we got the Last Ronin, the Lost Years. 1 variant to number 1. That's like Gavin Smith again. I did like the Last Ronin. I read both of these, the Lost Years and the regular. I think it would have been cooler if it was Raph was the last turtle. Since everyone's like, well, he's the hothead, he'll die first. I go, that's why I think this story should have been him, because it's him having to really control his anger, especially after his family's all gone. It would be a really big challenge for him, and I don't know. I think that would have been cooler to see. Turtles in Time, number 2. Number 3. I wasn't going to get this series, but it ties into Leatherface in the main book, so number 4. So I still need number 1. Obviously, I don't have a complete set of IDW. I'm working on it. I have another order from my comic shop coming that I'll make a video for you guys. It's all turtle stuff. I'm going to end this video with some special signing books that I got. Kevin Eastman was doing an in-house signing and you had to submit them, I think, by October 2023. So I'm going to show you. I sent in 5 books. It's all the same. It's number 1 from this IDW series, but it's all the covers. So I had 2 Raphael covers, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello. So for a total of 5 books. I know this is torn out. So I bought all 5 of these books previously graded. So this Raphael cover I can tell because it has right there, if you can see, maybe not. See that scratch right there on the book? That's on the book. So this I had gotten from Red Hood Comics on eBay, and I bought it as a 9.6, and it's all ripped. I had a hell of a time cracking the top of that case for some reason. I just decided to start ripping this out. So it's a 9.6. It came back a 9.8, thankfully. I was really happy with all these. I got the Kevin Eastman signature in the turtle head. I asked him to do, like, for the RAF covers, like, do it in red, Leo blue, etc., like, do the bandana covers. He just did an all gray, which it still looks nice, but it's kind of hard. Like, it's on gray water, like, especially if you look from it. Like, I can see the head. I can barely see his signature. I don't know. It just looks... I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I'm happy, but I'm a little disappointed, if I can say that. But this is already on eBay. I put this for sale. So if anyone's interested, please go check that out. So I have that. The second Raphael cover, also 9.8. All of these books got 9.8s. So these 4 covers I got were part of a set on eBay. It was a guy, he had them, I think all of them were 9.4s except for the Leonardo cover. The Leonardo cover was a 9.2. He had it at like $500. He offered me like I just watched it. This is like back in September. I had just watched the auction or the listing. He offered me like 4, dropped to like 100. I offered like 330, and he immediately accepted. So, yeah. So I just, I took that. Yeah, see right there. There's a label 9.4. I like keeping these, or keeping the old labels just to show, what it was before I sent it in. Donatello cover. That signature and head's a little easier to see. Again, yeah, 9.4. Leonardo cover. Yeah, that was a 9.2, which, I mean, it is one slight spine tick there, and then some staple, pull, I guess, there. I mean, the paper on these books was not the best, but I felt this was the highest grade out of all 4 books, and it got the lowest originally. Then the Michelangelo cover. That was 9.4. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. These are straight PC. These are not leaving my collection. But the extra Raphael cover I have are. So yeah, that's so far that's where I'm at. I'm only about 60 issues away from having the entire series, which I think is relatively doable, but I think it's going to take a while still. So comment down below, let me know what was your favorite book, and I'll see you guys in the next video.